What's up, YouTube? This is Big Mike. I'm gonna try to do a little quick halftime video of Game 5 of the 2017 NBA Finals. I got a house full of people, so if you hear people in the background, you know, it's fam, whatever. Right now, halftime score is Golden State 71, Cleveland Cavaliers 60. Not too good remembering exact scores, but I think Durant has 20. About 20 or 21. I think Curry has 20. Klay Thompson is choking offensively. This is sort of a microcosm. It's a little bit more exaggerated. The negative effect that having Durant has had on his game this season is just offensively not the same as he normally has been in prior seasons. A little bit less consistent. Draymond Green is having a decent game. I think that's something like 8 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Hit a big three-pointer late in the second quarter. For the Cavaliers, LeBron has 21 points, 5 rebounds or something like that, 1 assist. I think Kyrie got something like 16 points. Tristan Thompson, he's having a decent game, man, but guy has to really do a better job on the boards, man. I mean, that's basically your job. You're not a scorer, okay? You're not a guy expected to put up 20, 25 points a game. Your job is to play defense and protect the paint, okay, and get rebounds. I know you're a little bit undersized as a center, but your job, being the money that they're paying you, Cleveland, is to get at least 9 to 10 rebounds a game, and you're projected to get less than that right now. Okay, so you got to do a better job on the boards if you're Cleveland. Cleveland came out strong. I think they finished the first quarter. They started off with something like a 20-11 lead at one point to start the game off. They finished Golden State obviously got back into the game. They finished the first quarter, Cleveland up, I think 37-33. But Cleveland struggled in that second quarter for a long period of time. And Golden State finally got going offensively, in particular, Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry. Curry, who has a history of struggling somewhat compared to his regular season and earlier playoff performances, he struggles a little bit in the finals in comparison, but he's having a good game so far offensively. Durant is solid as usual, man. He hit 1 3-pointer from goddamn the South Pole. You know what I mean? You can tell this guy really wants it. There's no question about whether he's going to take a shot. He shows you he's not afraid to take a shot, this year at least, okay? Last year in the playoffs, I was wondering what the fuck he was doing, taking some of them set shot Joe Folks jumpers and shit. But this year, the guy's a beast, okay? Right now, Cleveland's in the danger zone. They came back a little bit. At one point, they were down 69-52 or something like that. They closed the gap. J.R. Smith hit a big three. Kyrie's hit some big threes for them. LeBron has had a good game. He really has. A couple turnovers that I didn't like about as far as him. I know that's not a diss on him, just being objective, okay? Yeah, he's had a good game. They was able to close the gap. There was a big three-pointer by J.R. Smith at the buzzer, or near the buzzer. 71-60. Right now, if you're Golden State, your objective is to not get complacent, run your offense, close this team out. Don't let up. Kevin Durant, be offensively hungry. Curry, be smart. Try to get Klay Thompson going in the second half, in my opinion. Try to get him going. If you're Cleveland, you might have to do something as far as with the penetration that I've been seeing with certain guys. Like Shaq says, sometimes it's the others that beat you. See a little bit going on there as far as with the bench contribution with guys like Livingston and not to say the others, not always off the bench, but guys like Sean Livingston, Iguodala, that's had some highlight reel plays, some dunks, and some 3-pointers, some jumpers. Kind of, kind of nullify that to an extent, because you got enough to worry about with these other guys in the starting lineup. Okay. Also, with Cleveland, cut down on the turnovers, play disciplined basketball, and like it's really hard to game plan with Golden State, man. You just gotta limit them to the perimeter. Cut down on guys like Curry penetrating. Really, I think if I were Cleveland, try to get the ball out of Kevin Durant's hands. I mean, it's a tough task. Limit his shot attempts. Get some of the other guys to beat you, because the other guys have shown a history of being a little bit more inconsistent. Okay, as far as in offensively, Durant. Someone put up a statistic. I don't know if it's true or not, but someone told me that going back to the 2012 NBA Finals, in the finals, Durant is averaging 32 points a game. Go back to 2012 in this finals, he's averaging 32 points a game and shooting 54% from the floor. So this is a guy who is basically unguardable right now. LeBron James can't do it. Not this version of LeBron. He can't slow anybody down. He's not the guy he was 4 or 5 years ago when he was one of the premier defenders in the league. He's not that guy anymore. So try to get the ball out of his hands. Try to get somebody like Curry or Thompson to beat you, Draymond. And, that's it. And also, I'm not naive. I think that the officials are going to assist Cleveland in getting back into this game. That's all I'm going to say about that. So expect Kyrie Irving and guys like him, especially him because he's a good foul shooter. I think he's like 87, 88%. They're going to get the 80 and 90%ers to shoot free throws as far as Cleveland is concerned. The only thing that can offset that, the assistance from the refs, is the Golden State just goes bananas from three-pointer. If they go bananas, it doesn't matter what the refs do. But because I know the NBA is a business, they're going to want to extend this series, if they can, to 7 games. Okay? They don't want to do like they did in 2005 or 2004 when you had that series with the Pistons and Lakers that was closed out in 5. And then in 2005, you had the Spurs and the Pistons, which for a basketball purist like me that like defensive basketball, it was a great finals to watch, but it wasn't really a lot of marquee matchups. And during that period of time, the NBA lost like $500 billion or $500 million, one of the two. I think it was $500 million in revenue. So don't be fooled into thinking that the NBA doesn't care about the bottom line at the end of the day. It's a business as well. That's why I talk about the games being rigged to an extent. Don't be naive, okay? The NBA does want this series to be extended. So Golden State has to fight, in my opinion, the second half, Cleveland plus the officials. That's my guess. But tell me what you guys think.